It works. The mic is on. Hi everyone. Today we're going to play a game called SurviveMin. I play a lot of visual novels, so this is again a visual novel. Um, I forgot what I said. I practice a whole intro and everything, and I forgot. It's fine. So I guess I'm just gonna move on to reading the creator's itch.io. Is that how you say that? It's itch dot with a dot and an I and an O. I'm gonna. By the way, I put all the links that you need in the description to credit the original creator. So don't hesitate to look those links up because the game looks very cool and the creator made it themselves and they wrote the game with their partner, and I think that's very cute. So don't hesitate to check that out. So first I'm gonna read the itch.io page, and also yes, on the up left there's like a thing, like a little square with like numbers. It's my computer. I say that in every video, but it's my computer who's like broken at the moment. So sorry if that's distracting. Okay, so if you go on the itch.io page, you will find what I'm gonna read. So that's where I found it. Survive Min. Min is a playful but unpredictable and murderous entity who may kill you for the smallest reasons, or he may not. Your job is to survive the night. Good luck doing that when this motherfucker is constantly incons- inconsistent. So yeah, I was asking because it's an entity. I was gonna call it like it, but I guess he can go by he. So I'm gonna switch between those pronouns, I guess. Oh, there's a bit more on the page. You've been hearing a lot of words going around the neighborhood, but some people going missing. Some bodies being found. Some noises you've been hearing outside your house. Until one night, you toss and turn in your bed and you realize the noises were no longer coming from outside, but inside your room. This is interesting. That's like the. I already wanted to play it when I saw the video because the creator also made a video like showcasing the start of the game and everything. But even with like the written description, it's even more intriguing. So I'm interested to see, and also some content warnings. I might try editing for once in my life. Wow, I might try editing like the page of content warnings right now. I'm gonna, if I don't forget, but content warnings, screen shake, loud sounds, flickering lights, frequent deaths, allusions to cannibalism, death via strangulation, physical domination, non-con sexual violence, and dad jokes. So like, be aware of that if that's something that triggers you. I fully understand if you don't want to play the game or watch the video because of that. Um, And also remember, if you also want to post about the game, make sure to read the conditions that the artists put on their itch.io. Um, there's an hashtag to put for arts and for when you post about the game in general, so be careful about that. I think that's all. Hold on, I'm reading. No, I think I said everything. Hold on 5 seconds. Okay, 5. Sorry. I'm getting to it. Perfect. We can start. I hope this wasn't too long. I'm sorry. Oh, there's some music. Right. I've been having trouble sleeping these past few weeks. Hearing about the strange death, the neighborhood rumors, and whatever the hell keeps making those noises outside after 2 a.m. has made the rest a little difficult to achieve lately. But now, the neighborhood has gone weirdly quiet. No voices outside, no wandering footsteps, not even knocking near my windows. I sit completely still in bed, suddenly very aware that all the noises that used to be outside sound much closer now. Because tonight, It's coming from my room. Uh, who? You can't. I can't sleep. Okay. The words barely make it past my lips. A terrible attempt to ease my nerves. I stared up at the ceiling, the right side of the room, then my left. Nothing moved. The room sits heavy around me. The faint outline of furniture is exactly where it should be. Desk, chair, door, window. Everything is in place. Still, something feels off. Hmm, am I too paranoid about this? I slowly close my eyes back shut. I should just sleep. I don't know how you're able to sleep right now. I would just turn on every light and just not sleep at all, but I guess. Maybe I'll stop thinking about it if I. A voice suddenly speaks from somewhere beside my bed. You're really pretty when you sleep. Shit. I looked around in panic. Where the hell did that come from? The room is too dark for me to see him clearly. I can only make out the outline of someone sitting near me, sounding far too comfortable for someone who absolutely should not be in my room. Then the mattress sinks slightly. Oh, oh my god. Okay, for this one, I know that I should not because I saw the creator's video. We can't ask him that because he's gonna kill us like immediately. So, I'm gonna say that I know him. It's Min. I know that guy. I know you. The figure pauses, the tension in the room shifting ever so slightly. If I sell it, maybe this can be a tomorrow me problem. Oh, you do? Oh my god. Yeah, there's been rumors, around the neighborhood, and the noises and stuff. Oh, wow, I'm that famous. Well, yes. I mean, why wouldn't I be? Yep, well, I've been hearing all week. Mhm. Ah, ah. Please work, please work. Really? You know me so well. Oh, that really worked for real? Ooh, is what I would say if you were clever. Okay, so he's not believing me right now, okay? Never mind. All hope is lost. I'm so dead. Oh, he just stared at me and smiled at me. You're not very good at bluffing, are you? Again, the main character is not. I mean, who I'm playing is not concerned about this enough for me. This one is sitting basically on your bed, on you, and no one's panicking right now. My stomach drops. I looked away. Most people would have started panicking by now. Oh, okay. So I'm not normal. Okay. Just wanted to get that in check. The mattress creaks softly behind me, beside me. Something lightly brushes a strand of hair away from my face. How is he doing that? Hey, hi. Oh, look at me. Okay, so he's a he's a little attention whore. Okay, I'm gonna look at you. He sounded amused. I'm not laughing. Like hell, I would. Honestly, if I ignore him long enough. Oh, come on, don't be rude. I've got really good visuals. Why is he talking like a K-pop stan? Yeah. I can't be that repulsive to you, can I? I mean, you are gray, like literally gray. So, like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. He sighed. You're kind of stubborn, huh? He's really mad at me right now. Like, oh, suddenly a cold hand grabbed my face with rough force. Oh, what the? My eyes snapped back to him immediately. There you there you go, darling. That wasn't so hard, was it? This best I was already looking at you. Apparently this thing's solution to being ignored is brute fucking force. He wasn't lying though. The figure in front of me was pretty. Sharp features, dark hair falling loosely over his eyes, and skin pale enough to look like he just crawled out of his own grave. A little too pale. If he looked nor if he smiled normally, he'd probably pass as a pretty cute guy. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't. The curve of his mouth sits just a little too wide, and he's staring at me like he's pleased I finally looked at him. It's so fucking creepy. Yeah, also the fact that he's in your room at like 2 a.m. or something, like the view. Is he licking his lips? I can feel cold fingers slowly curling against my throat. I'm not sure. I'm scared of saying that because for because I don't know if I'm gonna do every ending today. But right now I'm gonna play cool. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna flirt with him, but I'm not gonna be mean right now, even though I have every right to be because you're in my room. But I'm not gonna be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm in. You're so funny. Oh my god. You're so funny. We're just having a staring contest right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Min. So that's his name. Hee hee. So, do you just stay indoors all day? Yes, and don't you have friends your age? I do, actually. Of course I do. That was a lie. I would let you know right now that it is in fact true. I do have friends. I'm not lying. Okay, then you definitely should have heard about me. What is this guy on about? I've heard stories, but they don't usually involve the monster insulting my social life. Well, the stories are usually written by bystanders who have little to no information about me. It's a real tragedy, honestly. So, what's the local gossip? Don't you know that? Aren't you supposed to know that? Am I a vengeful spirit? A demon? Oh, a super handsome yandere serial killer cannibal that all the ladies fall for? If it's the third one, I'm impressed. I think you said that about yourself. I think you said that. They mostly say you're something to avoid. He's not gonna like that. Avoid? Wow, that is so boring. People are so pedestrian. He shifts his weight, sitting cross-legged on the mattress like he's about to start a sleepover gossip session. Though his eyes still have that unsettling glow. What glow? They're black. It's literally pitch black into his eyes. Be honest. If I decided to actually bite you right now, would you give me a really loud, ugly screech? Well, yes, that would hurt a bit. I feel like that would sting a little bit. You're making me uncomfortable. Of course I am. I'm a great harasser. Oh, so it's a competition. So he wants a prize. He wants a cookie for it. Okay. Was that an IDV reference? IDV, as in Identity V, the game, the mobile game. Other than that, I don't have anything else. I'm not cultured enough for that. Plus, you look like you taste cookies, cream, and what? Flesh? Daddy, what the fuck? What the fuck did I do? What? No, because let's recap for a fucking second. This thing just got into my room in the middle of the night, and he has the nerve on top of that to insult me, my social life, and like my parental relationships. First of all, I will let you know that's not true. And second of all, step the fuck down because who even are you? Like, why? Like, come on, you're insane. Exactly. I'm not insane. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, sorry. I'm just very excited to talk to you. No, yeah, because what do you want? On top of that, what do you want? This guy is starting to feel more like an annoyance than a threat. You know, killing is easy, but finding someone who actually stays awake. Let me restart that. I'm sorry. But finding someone who. Oh my god. Finding someone who actually stays awake long enough to be interesting. That's one in a trillion. Fuck does trillion mean? What? No, don't. You're the one in my trillion. Okay? Oh my fucking god. It's as shrimple as that. I'll shove a shrimp in your mouth. Pause. Right, whatever. What's your deal anyway? Aside from being a creep. He pauses. For a split second, the annoying know it all grin drops, and he just looks tired. I just want someone to look at me and not run away immediately. It gets repetitive. Well, you are in the room at 2 a.m. and you are threatening to kill them or something. So like, yeah, you kill people because you're bored. Don't make it sound so depressing. You do the same if you wear my shoes. Not really. There's really not much to do when you're dead, you know. So you are dead. Can I ask you that, or are you gonna get mad at me? I'm gonna ask. Please don't kill me just because of that. I beg you, please. If you're so bored, then how did it happen? How did you die? Who? Min stares at me for a long moment, his expression unreadable. Oh, the origin story question. How original. People like asked that to you before? Oh, it makes like little noises. Every time it surprises me. Well, if you must know, I was a tragic poet. I died of a broken heart under a weeping willow in the rain. Very romantic, right? That sounds like absolute bullshit, yeah. Because girl, come on. Because it is. He lets out a sharp, barking laugh and leans back on his elbows, looking entirely too pleased with himself. He's really making himself comfortable in my house right now. Like, tragedy is for people who didn't have a choice in their ending. I, on the other hand, had a blast. A blast, but you're dead. Well, if he chose to, like, you know, go away, I don't know if YouTube's gonna fight me for that. If he chose to kill himself, well, he doesn't really care about that, does he? And yet, I'm still living more than you. Is he making fun of me again right now? He sits up, his playful energy shifting into something sharper. He starts tracing a pattern on the bed sheets with a pale finger. It looks like he's drawing a jagged line. And let's just say, back in the 80s, people knew my name. They didn't just avoid me. They locked their doors, checked their closets, and prayed to gods they didn't believe in just to say hi to tomorrow. You were a serial killer? I mean, I was an artist whose medium happened to be terror, but people have such short memories these days. What happened to you? My actions bit back. Hard. Ooh. Turns out, when you spend your life being the shark, eventually the ocean decides it's had enough of you. That's all the law you get for today. Hmm. Spoilers, you know? Spoilers. He looks around your room with a mix of disdain and hunger. The headlights are gone. The fear has turned into campfire stories. It's insulting. So that's why you're here. Why you're still doing this. I'm reclaiming my throne. I don't want your sympathy, darling. I want that look in your eyes. Is he trying to steal my soul or something? that would make sense for you is like can people to like maybe like gain like his sense of living back, even though he chose. I mean, I don't know. What look? Oh my god, he's getting up close and personal. He reaches out, tapping the tip of my nose with a finger that feels like ice. The look that says you'll never ever forget me. Oh, everything is offensive right here. So, I said I was not gonna like ruffle his feathers, but since everything is offensive here, I, I'm I'm gonna say that it's not why you're so annoying. Annoying, but you love it, don't you? I mean, it's entertaining. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is. I mean, why else are you still here talking to me? Because you entered my house. Because you broke into my house. For so far, for seemingly no reason at all. He sighs, the tension in the room shifting from deadly back to uncomfortably casual as he stretches out on the mattress. I was gonna say, he acts like a cat. He just goes into your room and like takes up all the space on your bed and just annoys you for like however long he wants, and then he goes away. Anyway, enough about my glory days. They were fun, they were bloody, and they ended with a bang. The bang, the bang that the police did when they banged on your door to arrest you. Literally. Yeah, they shot you. I knew it. I knew it. He looks me up and down, his head tilting in that predatory, curious way again. But we have a problem. I'm bored. You're still alive, and I'm starting to think you're keeping secrets from me too. Well, I'm not keeping secrets. What are you talking about? Everyone has secrets, yeah, and they're secrets. That's why I'm not telling them. And I'm a very curious soul. You don't have one. So, tell me about yourself. I'm gonna say that. That sounds playful. I like it. What kind of first date question is that? It's a perfect normal question to ask. I don't know about that. My god, what kind of dates have you been going on? I'm joking. I don't go on much dates. So, what you mean is that you're single. Why do you care? It's none of your business. Alright, fine. It's okay if you don't want to. Is he going to stop trying to pry? Mm, you don't have to, because I already know a lot about you. What? What do you mean you know a lot about me? We just met. Oh, we just met. But I've been getting acquainted with your routine for quite some time now. For instance, you always double check the front door lock, but you completely forget about the window in the laundry room. And you make that adorable little face whenever you're reading something you don't like on your phone. You've been watching me? Watching? You make me sound like a stalker. That's exactly what you are, though. You are a stalker. I am simply learning about you. I even know that you tug onto your plushie in your sleep whenever you get nightmares. So cute. No, it's not. No some manners. Yeah, you've been watching me this whole time. What a pervert. I mean, actually lets out a genuine bark of laughter, leaning back on his hands. He looks entirely too comfortable for a man who's in someone else's house. I've been saying that. But like, you've asked that twice now, darling. What, are you so hung up on the fact that you're being watched? Well, yes. I don't know about you, but that's very concerning to me. I feel a flush of heat crawl up my neck, half embarrassment, half lingering terror. So what? You just hang out around the neighborhood? He stalks people around the neighborhood? Yeah, especially around your laundry drying outside. Well, no, he's sniffing shit. He's like Caleb from Limited Space. He's sniffing panties. I knew it. Min says it with a gleeful smile. He then reaches into the pocket of his pants, not with his hands, but with a shadowy tendril that sprouted from his back. You're not concerned about. I fucking knew. See, I knew it. I just said. I just said he's sniffing panties. I knew it. It's a pair of my lace panties, the one I thought I lost in the laundry weeks ago. Where'd you get that? He just said outside. And also, you're not concerned about the right thing for me right now. No, because the panty is concerning. Don't get me wrong, but he has a gigantic like tentacle, like crab leg, like vine thing going on right now. And I think you're not concerned about that enough for me. Like maybe we should talk about it. Like someone intervene about that because like the fuck, he looks at me like I just said something stupid. Around your laundry drying outside. I just said it, dumbass. You really should be more careful with where you leave your things lying around. If I hadn't taken this with me, some weird creep might have. You're the weird creep. He brings the fabric close to his face, closing his eyes for a brief second. Is he sniffing it? Of course he is. Besides, they were just gathering dust. I'm giving them a much more appreciation filled home. Yeah, the fucking your nostrils. I know he licks it too. I know he does. You can keep them by the way. You don't have to give them back to me. I don't want them anymore. Like you can keep it. It's a gift. You can have it. You're looking at me like I committed a crime. I think it is. I don't know. Trust me, this is the least of the things you should be worrying about. What does that mean? What? You can say that again. So far, he seems to really like answering my questions. What do I ask him next? So we're just asking questions. We're not asking him to leave our house. Why you? Yeah, I'm gonna ask. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? If you're not going to kill me, what's the point of all this? What do I want? I want a front row seat. You're like a flickering light of entertainment in a very dark room, and I've always been a fan of the show. What do you mean? What do you mean by always? Are you calling me a clown? He's been treating us like a clown this whole time. Yes, dickhead. Is there anything else I want to ask? Yeah, I get because we already asked that. I guess I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Can anyone else see you, or is it just me? He throws his head back and laughs, the sound echoing unnaturally, and if it's coming from the wall, and as if it's coming from the walls themselves. They could see me if I wanted them to, but why would I share the spotlight? I'm very selective about my audience. Most people are too boring to waste my good looks on. You should be honored you're the only one getting the private screening. Every answer he gives me just brings up even more questions. Is there anything else I want to ask? I mean, I guess. I think I'm gonna stop asking questions because, like, bro, like, like what? So fabulous. For some reason, it makes me think about that song from High School Musical. The blonde girl and the rich boy like sing fabulous. For some reason, because he's annoying and full of himself, I guess. I'm gonna stop asking questions because, like, girl, come on. I swallow hard, my throat feeling dry and tight. I can tell I'm pushing his patience. I think that's enough questions for now. Min's grin returns, wider and more friendly than before, though it does nothing to settle my nerves. Good choice. I was starting to think I was back in school, and I always hated school. Now, since we're done with the Q&A session, we're back with the staring contest, okay? Oh, are your neighbors usually this loud? Oh, conveniently always at 3 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep, yeah. I'm sorry, the noise I just made with my mouth was disgusting. I'm sorry. Me too. I have like neighbors that they like sing karaoke. Like every time they start at like midnight or 1 in the morning and they sing karaoke for 3 fucking hours and they scream. So like yeah, we're all in this together. Because like girl, where the fuck did he go? He just disappeared in front of your eyes. Silence. Oh my! He killed everyone. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? Everything is so quiet. Finally, where's Min? I'm slaughtering like fucking murdering spray or something. I'm not looking for him. I'm gonna wait. If I had the option, I would just get my ass back to sleep. Like, come on. It's 3 in the morning. I should probably just wait here. So if it's 3 in the morning, that means we've been talking to him for the past hour, and we're not panicking like at all. We just don't care. Like, come on. I should probably just wait here. I'm scared. Oh, you were not scared when he was here, though. Why is it getting darker? Is he mad that we're not looking for him? Don't tell me that. Min? Oh my fucking god. It's not funny. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Um, um, just as quickly as he launched, he's back in his original spot, laughing softly at my heart-shattering terror. I wasn't even looking in the middle of the screen and I got scared. Like, I just had this big ass eye up in my face. Like I saw just some white and it scared me. Oh, oh my, oh, you should see your face. Absolutely priceless. It's not funny. What an asshole. Hey, don't look at me like that. Come on, it was a little funny. To you, maybe. You, whatever. What did you do to him, and what the fuck was that? The neighbors. I politely told them to stay quiet. With a knife in their throat or something? Yeah, politely, yeah, sure. What about the thing you did? The creepy face. Oh, this. Relax, it's just my Mandela catalog face. I really wanted to research on what people find scary, and I stumbled upon. There he goes rambling. Nerd. I tune out most of what he's talking about, because I need time to recover from his DIY jump scare. Pretty cool, right? I did not listen to you. Yeah, yeah, it's actually pretty cool that you can just do that on command. It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. I knew you'd like it. I don't. I've seen your internet history. You watch a lot of horror stuff. How the fuck do you know that? How did he get into my computer? Because, like, I get that he's an entity, but you can just get into my computer? Okay. I like that look on your face. It's happened like 3 times now, but every time there's just a silence and we're just looking at each other. Mid false silence. The teasing glint in his eyes doesn't disappear, but it settles into something warmer. He looks at me, really looks at me, as if he's memorizing the way the moonlight hits my face. You know, darling. Oh my god. He reaches out. For the first time, he doesn't long? I don't know this expression. Long? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Long or mock? His ghostly fingers hover just a fraction of an inch from my cheek. It can feel like static. a localized chill that makes the hair on my arms stand up. I haven't had this much fun talking to someone in, well, since the lights went out. Is that supposed to be a compliment or coming from a serial killer? It's the highest praise I have. Most people, they're so predictable. They beg, they fight, they die. They break before the first act is even over. But you're still standing, still vivid. Your attention is fully on me. I like it. His hand moves to my hair, his fingers combing through the hair around the strands. It's a gesture that feels terrifyingly possessive. It's nice to have an audience. I've always loved being admired. I noticed you like attention, we know. And you're killing people, so mm. But that look of fear and curiosity in your eyes to be witnessed by you. I mean, I know that look. Don't get sentimental on me, darling. It ruins my brand. He leans in, his face inches from mine. His voice drops to a whisper that vibrates in my very bones. I don't want to lose you, especially not to myself. What? He stands up, the shadows around him beginning to swirl as if he's losing his grip on his sanity, on this reality. He looks towards the window. The night has gone for far too long. You should get some rest, darling. I'm gonna let him leave. Finally, it's 3 in the morning. I'm gonna leave him alone. Hi, thank, thank you. Min stands perfectly still. The air in the room, which had been vibrating with his energy, suddenly goes flat and cold. For a moment, I think I see a flicker of genuine hurt across his face, but it's gone before I can be sure. Right, of course. He walks toward the window, his form becoming more transparent with every step. The moonlight bleeds through the glass, making him look like a fading photograph. Will I see you again? No, I don't think you will. You're far too delicious, darling. If I stay, I fear I'll eventually want to devour you whole. Oh, and then he's gone. Hold on. Yay. Kiezu. I don't know what that means. I should not be saying it out loud. I'm sorry if it's like something bad. I don't know what that means. And to me, it looks like backwards a bit. So like I don't know. The weight in the room lifts. The static in the air vanishes. I'm alone in my bedroom, with nothing but a small writing on the wall to prove he was ever here. Finally, no shade because I do like him. No shade, but Loki, I want you to leave. It's 3 in the morning. I can't sleep. I need you to go. Good ending. The witness. I got the good ending. The witness. Do I do something? It's like pitch black. There's nothing. Oh yeah, I need to click. He left. He left to keep you alive. You're the only person who truly knew him, and the only one he ever let go. Okay, it's cute. Okay, because the video is like not short, but like, I'm gonna start a new one just to see exactly what it does when you say, uh, "Yeah, I don't know you," like at the start. I'm gonna go to that quickly. I've been having trouble sleeping these past few weeks. hearing about the strange death, the neighborhood rumors, and whatever the hell keeps making those noises outside after 2 a.m. has made a rest a little difficult to achieve lately. But now, the neighborhood has gone weirdly quiet. No voices outside, no wandering footsteps, not even knocking near my windows. I stayed completely still in bed, suddenly very aware that all the noises that used to be outside sound much closer now. Because tonight, it's coming from my room. Ugh, I can't sleep. The words barely make it past my lips, a terrible attempt to ease my nerves. I stared up at the ceiling, the right side of the room, then my left. Nothing moved. The room sits heavy around me. The faint outline of furniture is exactly where it should be. Desk, chair, door, window. Everything is in place. Still, something feels off. I'm way too paranoid about this. I slowly close my eyes back shut. I shouldn't just sleep. Maybe I'll stop thinking about it if a voice suddenly speaks from somewhere beside my bed. You're really pretty when you sleep. Look at this nigga again. Look at this. He's here. Shit. I look around my room in panic. Where the hell did that come from? The room is too dark for me to see him clearly. I can only make out the outline of someone sitting near me, sounding far too comfortable for someone who absolutely should not be in my room. Then the mattress sinks slightly. I'm gonna ask that because that's the way I came back. I'm gonna ask, who are you? Silence. The thing in front of me just stares. The mattress creaks softly beside me. Something cold touches the side of my neck. The last thing I hear is a quiet, unpleasant sound where somewhere between a sigh and a growl. Bad question. He snaps my neck in half. I know he did. Deaf ending. Ignorance. Okay. Because I didn't know that like it just kills you, but I want to see exactly what happens, how he kills and everything. Okay. He just snaps my neck in half. Okay. I think you offended him. Well, fuck you too. Oh my god. So here it is. Here is my gameplay of Survive Min. Um, Again, I think I already said that in the start. I'm sorry. It's been an hour since then, I think. So I don't remember if I said that I would play the other endings. I'm not sure. Depends. Because this time I actually have things to do this week and this month. So I don't know if I'll be able to do all the endings, and I don't know how to get all the endings. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, if someone requests it, no one has ever requested anything in my comments yet. I'm alone. But if anyone requests it and like guides me towards what to do, no spoilers, no spoilers. Like kind of guides me towards what to do to get the other endings, for example, like what dialogue to pick and everything, I would do it because I would have like a guide. Because I don't edit my videos, I don't want to have to roam around the game forever and ever, like just looking and everything. Especially because I'm not gonna remember everything, all the dialogue that I already clicked on before. If it's a live, maybe, but I don't know if I can do live because like YouTube restricts live to like 1,000 subscribers or something. If I remember correctly, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so like yeah. So, there are 9 endings. It says on the itch.io that there's 9 endings. So, the game is already pretty full. So, yeah. I like this game actually. So far, on my channel, I played Knee Deep in Love, SurviveMin, this one, and I played Burn the Midnight Oil. I think that so far it's my second favorite that I've played. Burn the Midnight Oil is my favorite so far. So I think it's a pretty good game. Shout out to the creator because this is pretty good and he's kind of funny. Like Min, the entity, he's kind of funny. Yeah. So yeah, I like playing it. It was fun. It was like calm, also a bit scary, but also funny. Like there was a bit of everything. That's what I like about it. And like the drawings also look very pretty. And also yeah, the at the end, you read something on the wall. If anyone can tell me what that means, And also, if it's a different language, what language it is, I would like that too because I have no idea what it means, and like in what language it is. So that would be cool too. Yeah. I think it's all. I think I'm done. So yeah, don't hesitate to support the original creator on their YouTube channel and on their I think it's Coffee or Ko-fi. I think it's Coffee. It's like a page where you can donate. Don't hesitate to also support them on their itch.io to like download the game and play it for yourself. And like see, there's like fan art on like the page on the itch.io that's like very pretty. It's not fan art. It's just art. It's just art, but it's very pretty. So don't hesitate to look at that. I put them all in the description, and I'm probably also gonna put it in the pinned comments. So don't hesitate to play that. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.